The film starts with a girl named Lisa, who was going somewhere on a deserted road. Suddenly, two goons, who had covered their faces, caught Lisa, forcefully put her in the van, and took her with them. Still, after waking up, they brought her to jail, where the cells were very small. And now, when Lisa regains consciousness, she finds herself tied to a chain. Through the chain, she had an iron collar tied around her neck. That is, she was tied here like a dog, which is why the name of this film is Like Dogs. Some doctors were experimenting here. They were tying people like dogs and checking their behavior. And here, they will also be treated in the same way as dogs are treated. Now, Lisa was very scared to find herself. She does not understand what to do. She started screaming loudly. And there was no one to listen to her. When she came out a little, her eyes went to the window where a man was standing. He was the jailer here anyway. He had his eyes on Lisa, but he also does not come inside after hearing her scream. After seeing him, Lisa got scared and quickly came back inside. She cries and lies down there. Now in a while, another man came here, who had brought food for her. But we saw that this food was not for humans but dog food, which dogs eat. Lisa also started trying to talk to that man. She asks for his help, but he points at her with a smile and says, "Shut up, don't say anything, because dogs don't speak." Lisa says, "I want to go to the washroom, please take me." To which the man points and says that we have made your bathroom in this cell. A little land has been dug. Do it there. Apart from that, you can't go anywhere from here. Saying this, he went away from here. And Lisa keeps sitting there without eating anything. That's when the lights went off there. And now Lisa goes to sleep. A little later, another man came here with food. And when he saw the plate of the first food, he also picked it up and took it away from there. And in this way, she had to sleep hungry this night. The next day, a girl comes to give food. But this time she had kept the plate of food quite far from the cell. But now that Lisa is not able to tolerate hunger, she thinks of eating food. But because the plate was far away, she turned the plate from her foot to her side and starts eating food quickly, as if she has not eaten for so many days. Now she heard a man's voice, who was tied in a cell in this room. And he was screaming for help. Now, when the lights are turned off, Lisa starts hitting the plate hard on the wall. Along with that, she was also screaming, calling for help. But suddenly she felt dizzy, and she fainted. Because those people had mixed something in this food. In a state of unconsciousness, Lisa had a dream, in which she was with one of her friends. And they were spending time together. The next day, Lisa is left at a place outside the building. And there it was announced that now Lisa has to go to Chennai. There was a bar of iron fencing all around. Lisa thinks that I will cross the fence and go that way. And I will run away from here. But now, as she starts running, suddenly the bandage on her neck starts tightening itself. She came close to the fence, and now, as she touched the fence, there was a current in it, which hits Lisa hard, and she falls there and faints. The next day, when she regains consciousness, she finds herself tied to her cell again. She was being treated like a dog. She was shaking her like a dog. Now Lisa heard a man's voice in the room again. Now it is known that he is tied to the cell next to Lisa. His name is Adam. He was also kidnapped and kept here, like Lisa. He was also being treated like a dog. Adam now tells Lisa that I am making a plan to get out of here, about which I am thinking day and night. They were talking about how a man comes with food, and he left in front of them like a dog. Adam started stopping Lisa from eating food. And he tells her not to eat. Because they have mixed drugs in the food, because of which either we go unconscious or our minds do not stay in place. We do the wrong things. Hearing this, Lisa says that whatever it is, we have to eat food. Otherwise, we will die of hunger. Saying this, she started eating food. But because Adam was not eating, that's why a man comes with a current rod. And I started giving them a shock of current, which makes them unconscious. But when they come to their senses, they see that now we are tied a little closer. They started talking to each other, and start telling each other about themselves and their families, which makes their mind a little light. A man came here with food in a little while. Lisa starts eating. And he tells Adam to eat. Nothing will happen. If something happens to me, I will also be in front of you. On which, listening to Lisa, he also starts eating. Now it is obvious that they started getting intoxicated again. And they become unconscious again. This time, Lisa also sees her other friend in her dream, whom she was very close to. Now, seeing this dream, she opens her eyes again. And now she sees that we have become closer than before. We started talking a lot closer. Adam says that we have to run away from here somehow. Otherwise, these people will turn us into dogs. Hearing this, Lisa came very close to him to answer. Says that as long as these bandages are tied around our necks, we can't run away from here. Now Jiller sees them so close. It says that both of you stay away from each other. Don't touch each other. That is, your bodies should not touch each other at all. Hearing this, Adam steps back out of fear. But Lisa tells him to keep quiet. I am not afraid of you. Hearing this, Jiller got angry at Lisa, and he activates the bandage around her neck. The bandage started tightening, due to which her neck was bent. And she falls unconscious again. In a short while, Lisa came to her senses. After which, a girl came to bring her food here. As soon as she feeds her from the road, Adam grabs that road and turns the girl towards himself. He drops her down and hits her on the head with a plate, due to which she fell unconscious there. He takes the keys from the girl and opens his and Lisa's bandage, after which, he tells Lisa to get up. Let's run away from here. Hearing this, she says that this is not possible. We can't run away from here, because there are cameras everywhere. Adam doesn't listen to her and says that nothing will happen. Come with me. And now, as soon as he starts taking Lisa with him, Lisa attacks him on the head with a plate. Due to this, he fell unconscious, after which she uses the cameras to speak her code word, so that others can understand. She sends pineapple pizza. Hearing this, some doctors came here. Due to this, we learned that Lisa is also a doctor, who is with her in this experiment. Lisa's two other friends also come here. One of them was a surgeon, and a girl doctor, who was Lisa's friend. Now Lisa asks the surgeon, "What were you mixing in the food? I used to have such weird dreams." Which he says is nothing. I was just mixing the medicine of unconsciousness as usual. Now it was clear from his words that he was lying. Then Lisa says to leave these things, and first of all, turn off the fan's current. I felt it so strongly. Turn it off immediately, so that I can achieve my goal. Now here we also got to know. Apart from Adam, many other boys were also brought there. But they were part of this experiment at their own will. They were also bound in different small cells. And they were also getting money to do this. Except Adam. Because he was really kidnapped and brought here, and everything was happening against his will. Actually, Lisa had seen Adam a while ago, which she liked at first sight. That's why she planned. That is because we are doing the experiment. So Adam and I also became part of it. I will get both of them locked in the cells together, so that we can help each other by staying there. Along with me, Adam also falls in love with me. After which, we run away from here, and can always live happily, because she knew that this would be my plan. But Adam will feel everything is true. Now her boss calls the surgeon, who is running this dog experiment. She says that the camera which Lisa has locked, turn it on immediately. That is where Adam is tied, for which Lisa asks for 10 minutes. Because the boss only knew this. Lisa is part of this experiment for Adam. She didn't know that now Lisa is free and has come here. And Adam has been kidnapped and brought here. The boss couldn't see that scene on the camera. When Adam tried to run away from here, Lisa had locked him up. Lisa attacked him, and the boss didn't know everything. And now, Lisa eats her fill, and goes back to the same small cell and gets locked. And now she had also turned on the camera. The next day, Adam regained consciousness. Then he tells Lisa that you and I have been released. Then how did we get trapped here again? To which Lisa says that nothing like this happened. We were never free. Maybe you must have seen a dream. After which, they were left outside the building on the ground. And now they have both started moving forward together. In the meantime, they had a lot of talks. When they came to the fence, then the current was really removed from here. Because when Adam put his hand on the fence, nothing happened to him. He tells Lisa that if we jump over the fence and go to the other side, then it is possible that the trapped signals will not work there. After which, we will be free. We can run away from here, so that's why they climb on the fence and go to the other side. And now, as soon as they start running, the bandage gets activated, which is now tightening, which makes them choke. Adam was moving forward, but Lisa falls there. And because Adam could not leave her alone, so he stops her help, and now, slowly, he started going to her. That means Lisa's plan was working to some extent. Adam was getting closer to her. Now to punish Adam. The surgeon gives him an injection, which made Adam start seeing strange things. As if the surgeon sees him in the form of a devil, which scared him a lot. He starts screaming loudly. Now the surgeon does the same with Lisa. He also gave him this injection. She is lost in a dream, like always, and this time she finds herself with another friend. Lisa's doctor friend sees those cameras that are near Lisa and Adam's cells. They were all shut down. Seeing this, she doubts the surgeon. Either way, he is giving her some drugs, or he is doing something with them. That's why she took the guards and went to check on them. She sees that Lisa and Adam are in the operation room, but in a strange condition, which she leaves back in their cells. And now she has also turned on the cameras. Now, when the surgeon came back, he turned on the cameras, and seeing this, he was quite surprised. Lisa and Adam are in their cells, and he started asking questions about this. On this, Lisa's friend's suspicion changed for sure, and she tells all this to her boss. After hearing this, the boss came here in a while and says, "Stop this experiment for now. Because if something happens to someone, or someone dies because of this drug, then we will all go to jail." After which, she goes to Lisa and says, "That I know. You are the only one who knows how to give drugs to yourself and everyone else." She gets very angry. She says that now you will have to stop all this. Saying this, she asks for Adam's file, which Lisa answers with a smile. She does not have any files. In fact, he was kidnapped and brought here for me. After hearing this, the doctor got very angry at her. You are doing all this against her will, and now she tells Lisa to stop this experiment by threatening her. Otherwise, she will report Lisa to the police. After hearing this, Lisa grabs her boss's throat, and by suppressing her, she makes him unconscious and puts him in the freezer room, then through the cameras. She tells the surgeon and her friend, "The boss has left from here." Saying this, she goes to him and tells him, "Instead of stopping our experiment, we can continue this. Because the boss has left from here, so maybe he will come back." Here, her friend tells her, "Adam has also started loving you. So soon, your plan will succeed." After hearing this, Lisa is happy, and now her friend ties her back to what she was wearing. Upon Lisa Adams' awakening, she says that we will run away from here tonight. There, the surgeon knew. Lisa has locked the boss in the freezer room, so he goes there and checks on her. Here, she was freezing, and her condition was very bad. That poor girl asks for help from the surgeon, but instead of helping her, he drops a heavy chest on her, which crushed her head, and thus, her painful death occurs. Lisa's friend had been following the surgeon for a long time. She had doubts that he was doing something wrong. There, Lisa was talking to Adam, and she was trying to trap him in her love. Then suddenly the lights turned off here. Lisa's friend had turned off the main switch, and now, when she goes to the freezer room, she gets very scared of seeing the boss's dead body there. She starts screaming loudly, because the condition of the dead body was so bad. Then the surgeon comes here, and he puts his hand on her mouth and makes her quiet. Says to calm down, and all this is not done by me. Lisa has done it. Saying this, he also injects her and makes her unconscious. There, Lisa already had the keys. from which she opens the lock on her and Adam's bandage, and he quickly tells her to run away from here. Adam asks her, "How did you get these keys?" On which Lisa makes him quiet and starts running away from here. But the surgeon sees her through the cameras and activates the bandage on her neck again, which she starts coughing, and both of them fall there and become unconscious. After doing this, the surgeon ties Adam and Lisa's friend in front of each other. When he comes to his senses, Adam asks him about Lisa. Where is she? Which she tells him all the truth about Lisa and those people. We here experiment on humans like animals, and in this, Lisa is also with us. She used to like you. That's why she kidnapped you and made you part of this experiment, so that you and she stay together and you fall in love with her. After hearing this, Adam says in amazement, "What are you saying? Your mind is fine, and I don't believe these things." Which now Lisa's friend reminds her of that time, when Adam had freed them, but Lisa had also made him unconscious by attacking him with a plate. Now, after hearing this, Adam is convinced. And now he starts hating Lisa. Lisa was seeing everything through the camera. She got scared because she couldn't do anything. The reason was that she was also tied up by the surgeon. Lisa tells her that I want to meet Adam right now, but before going there, the surgeon took her to a room. All those boys were tied up in different cells, who were all Lisa's friends. So here we found out that Lisa is actually a psycho-crazy girl. She used to change the names of the boys and trap them in her love. And now she liked Adam, who she brought here with the rest of the boys and imprisoned, to be a part of the experiment. Because she is a psycho, she can think anything. The experiment with the dogs was her plan. She believed that there was no difference between humans and animals. She chose her friends, these boys, because it was difficult for her to kidnap the rest and trap them. And the fact that she wanted to live with Adam for the rest of her life, nothing like that was going to happen. She couldn't live with a boy because of her mental disorder. Now here, the surgeons say, "Lisa, I did all this for you." Yes, for you, because I love you too. He asks her to get married here, that we become one, because our couple is perfect. We are made for each other. You are a psycho, and so am I. But because Lisa always thought of him as her friend, so she refuses him. After which, the surgeon takes him to the freezer room. Where was his corpse? Because he wanted to tell him that, "Look, I have ruined your love." After telling him this, he takes him to the room of Adam and Lisa's friend, and gives him a tab in his hand, on which there was a button named Adam and his friend. He says that you can save only one of these two. Now here Lisa thinks about what to do, because now Adam has come to know the whole truth, so now he hates Lisa. Then she thinks that all these things were told to her by my friend. That's why she presses the button on her friend to kill him. But this does nothing for his friend. In fact, the bandage on Adam's throat was activated, and there the red light started working, because the bandage was getting tight. The reason was that the surgeon had changed the button. Seeing this, Lisa forbids the surgeon to do this. And it also says that you can do whatever you want with me. Which the surgeon tells him the truth. Whatever I want to do with you, I have done it many times. He reveals the secret here, the dreams that you used to have when you were unconscious. Those dreams were not true, and in fact, I was there. Whatever happened to you in your dreams, I used to do all that, to take advantage of you in a state of unconsciousness. And now Surgeon Adam Smith activates the bandages of all the other people here, with which all of them die. Because the surgeon wanted me to erase all the evidence from here. And then Lisa and I leave here to start a new life, but now Lisa activates her own bandage to take her life. But seeing this, the surgeon opens her bandage. Then Lisa acts to be unconscious. Seeing this, the surgeon began to breathe. She bites his face. And now she ran away from here with her friend. These two went to different places and hid. But the surgeon had seen Lisa, and because he was angry at her now, that's why he tries to hit her with a rod. But Lisa kicks him and runs away from here. She hid in a room. But then the surgeon also came here, who catches her, and he started strangling her to kill her. But here, Lisa's friend was also hiding. She attacks him with a weapon in his face. Due to this, he gets injured and falls unconscious there too. When he regains consciousness, Lisa ties a bandage around his neck. And he activates it and takes his life with great mercy. Now here, Lisa's friend felt that everything was fine. But with the same weapon, Lisa also attacks her friend's face. Because she wanted to take her revenge. Why did she tell Adam the truth? She didn't want to leave any evidence here. After which, she makes her appearance like her friend. That is, she puts on his glasses, she wears his clothes. And just like that she went out, because no one knew her friend outside. And she set this whole place on fire. After which, Lisa continued to move forward in her madness. She had a satanic smile on her face. And now she will destroy so many people like this, by doing her madness and experiments. And with this film ends here.